What's up, guys? And today I'm going to be talking about a keyboard with not a lot of, what can I say? Not a lot of talk behind it. It's really not a famous keyboard. There's nothing to it. It's nothing special. It's just more of a budget-friendly keyboard that I have that I would want to talk about. Give a review on. So yeah, this is the Lang 2 keyboard, membrane keyboard, sorry. And it's used for typing, obviously, and gaming. This is an LED membrane full-sized keyboard, obviously with the rubber dome switches, which give a tactile feel instead of a linear feel or an optical feel, which I'm pretty sure is also tactile. Yeah, so you can find this keyboard at around $20 to $50. Nothing too expensive. Although the $50 does seem kind of high for this type of keyboard. Not that because it's full size or anything, but mainly because, it's build quality and all that jazz. So, to start off, it actually is made of an aluminum frame. So that's what that is right there. That's an aluminum brushed frame with a plastic back. It is elevated at the top here so that you can have your hands are more elevated. However, it doesn't have any kickstands, and it does have 4 rubber feet. No kickstands, but 4 rubber feet. It is wired right here, and it's pretty long wire. It's about I want to say about 2.5 feet of wire right there. So not as long as most, but it's there, definitely there. Like I said, this is a full-sized keyboard with no RGB, so you cannot change it. It has a breathing mode on it, which you can do with F8 and I believe one of these keys up here. I'm not really sure because I haven't really messed with it. But it is LED, so if I were to just plug this in somewhere, I'm not sure where. There we go. As you can see, it is full-size, sorry, I keep saying RGB. I'm just so used to RGB. It's a full-size LED keyboard with, I believe there's about 16 colors on here that it can be changed to. With the breathing mode, and you can also change the brightness of it. You can decrease it or you can increase it. You can also change the speed of I just said it, the breathing effect. So you can decrease it and increase it once again. Now, one thing about this keyboard that I will have a complaint for is the space bar. The space bar on this thing it's not that it's loud, which you can hear here. It's that the sides of it right here, they're just too stiff. Like, I can't even press down on this one, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, like there's a metal bar inside of it. If I can just take this off, it doesn't matter. I mean, but yeah, there's a metal bar in there. I'm not sure if you can see that right there, right there. There's a metal bar that it's supposed to click onto to help it go down. And it just doesn't want to seem to stay on it. Even when I got it, it just didn't seem to want to click onto that. And I found that kind of infuriating when I was playing games. Back then when I actually used it and I was playing games with it, it didn't want to. It really messed up my game and my flow. And even to this day, when I took it back out to test it out, it just messed up my flow. Another thing is those switches are not in there properly. They're very badly placed. This Alt key is an example. Where is it? Right there. This Alt key is actually stuck. It's stuck. You can click down on it, but as soon as you click down, it does not come back up like these, which is what the rubber dome switch is supposed to do. It has that bounce back, which this one just doesn't have. Matter of fact, if I were to take this out and I can probably say, yeah, there's not even a switch in there. It's pretty tragic. But like I said, because this is a rubber dome switches, it has a tactile feel to it when you click on it, and it's not that loud, but it's a little bit loud. It's not as loud as a blue switch would. Here's a sound test. And as you can see, spacebar is the loudest. There's a really a lot of rattle in it because, like I said, there's not really a lot holding it up. It's just that little bar, which sometimes doesn't even go in all the way. You have to like really push it in there to get the bar on. The next would be the shift keys, which also, you know, have a lot of rattling in it, but that's also because the shift keys are held up by the same little skinny metal bar compared to, you know, like a Razer linear switch, which is held up by an entire, like, it's just not just a switch, but it's also like an entire stabilizer. These stabilizers aren't really good, I would per se. I put these on the lower end, which is why I'm saying that the $50 range is not really, that shouldn't really be there. This should be more of just like, you know, $20 to $30 range, maybe $15, $25 even. I can definitely feel the difference from the other keyboards I've used, you know, the SteelSeries Apex Pro, Ducky 1-2 Mini, RK61, GK61, which is the fastest keyboard with yellow optical switches, by the way. The bottom out time is just phenomenal, by the way. Review coming up on that soon. Oh, I turned on the breathing mode somehow. Wait. Oh, okay, so to turn on the breathing mode, it's FN and this. I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. And then to turn it off, you just press that again. Turn it back on, you press it again. So I'm actually going to keep it on the breathing mode because I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm not sure how to increase the breathing mode. Yeah, just going to have to keep it like that. But yeah, that's the breathing mode for you. I'm not sure how to adjust the brightness. I'm not really going to mess with it because I don't want to, you know, mess with the keyboard before the review's over, but yeah. Would I recommend this? Unless you're really out of options and you don't know what else to get for a budget-friendly build, then, I mean, yeah, I mean, on the other side, though, I'm a person that knows how to build a keyboard. There's a lot of people, honestly, out there, but the board, not the keys, not the key switches, not the backplating, just the board itself. The metal aluminum frame, that's honestly the best part of it. I'd probably say that's why it's, you know, like $20 to $50 just because of that frame. It's good, it's sturdy. There's really no flex to it, you know. There's a bit if you like push down on it. I mean, it gets worse when you go to like the center of it. Like a lot of push down. Like I'm barely pushing down on it, and there's still a lot of flex. Like it can almost break. Like yeah, that's not even even. Yeah. What would I rate this keyboard? I would rate this a. This is not a biased answer, but I'd probably give it a 3. It's definitely not there. So the dimensions, by the way, it is a 15 from the elevated side to here. It's 1.5 inches, and from here to here, the length it is about. It's about 8. It's about a good 6 to 7, maybe 8 inches, and you know, from side to side, from both these sides right here, it's about. I want to say it's about a good 20 inches. Nah, that's about 13 to 14 inches. So yeah, it's a big keyboard. It's very slim until you get to the top here. As you can see, there's really nothing there. It's just that borderline, and then you got right here, you know, the animated sequence. Oof, yeah. So I might as well read the back just because it's here. The rated operating voltage is 5V, 5 volts, obviously. Rated operating current, it's 200 megawatts. And the production date, September 2019. This keyboard was made in 2019 of September. And the website is www.lang2us.com. Not sure if you want to check out their keyboards. They have this in a white variant. So these keycaps, you can get them in white. And I'm pretty sure the LED shines even brighter, you know, due to the white backplating and stuff. No, actually, there's no white backplating. It's just the aluminum frame. So if I were to take this off, and then if I were to take off this aluminum plating, which I was originally going to do, but I'm not anymore, it would it would show some LED lights. And under that, it's just 3 thin sheets of plastic. The first sheet, you have the where the rubber dome switches are. Then you have the sheet where the holes for those are, and then you have the sheet where the motherboard is. And under that, it's just a block of plastic. If I'm serious, I've opened this up and I put it back together. No, I don't know, man. From other keyboards that I've taken apart, like the Ducky 1-2 Mini, the Corsair, HyperX, this is definitely a very odd keyboard. I've never seen a block of plastic as the basis for the keyboard. But then again, this is also, like I said, it's a membrane keyboard. It was made in 2019. There's a lot of other stuff that's come out since then. This thing is very, very, very bottomless. It's at the bottom right now. I wouldn't see a reason to buy this keyboard, like I said, unless you have no other options, which, I mean, there's a lot of other options out there. There's $14 keyboards that are better than this. There's those hand keyboards where it's just W. It's just Q all the way up to, I think, like G or something like that, or tab all the way up to G, which is, just like a hand keyboard. There's those, which is like $14 up to $30, which is even better than this, because I'm pretty sure those are, mechanical switches, which are better. Like I said, these operate at, I believe, around like 2.2 to maybe 1.8 millimeters, it's late at night. And the fastest switch is 0.4, which is the SteelSeries Apex Pro OmniPoint switches, which can also be changed through the software, starting at 1, I think so. I think it's like 1 or 2, and then goes all the way down to 1.1. So, which has a 10 keyless version of it, which also puts it even better. I just found something else to rant on about. These. Okay, well, 2 things. Number 1, this rubber right here, it's not very long. It's not very big. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there. That's it. That's all you're working with, and you're working with that on bottom too. It slides around a lot, and I was wondering about that when I was playing with it. It was like wobbling a lot. It was sliding around. It's because these rubber feet. And number 2 is that these rubber feet come off really easy. I just rubbed my finger across it, and the entire thing came off. Look at that. That's the right one. So that's also not good. I'm wondering what kind of adhesive they use for that. So yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't buy it. Just me. But yeah. That's been my review for this Lang 2 keyboard. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope it helped. And as a warning to not buy this keyboard, I'm probably just gonna use it for other stuff. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like and also a comment. Anything I need to work on, and I will see y'all later. Bye bye.